With your Storm Team weather, here's meteorologist Aaron Ayers, sponsored by Jim Bass Cars and Trucks.
We are seeing those storms remaining north of San Angelo. Here's a look outside right now as we are dealing with those mostly cloudy conditions. Seeing just a few lightning bolts off into the distance there as we currently go into those overnight hours there. But as we head into those weather headlines, we're going to see another day with the potential isolated storms for tomorrow evening. But it's going to be hot. Those temperatures are going to be on the uptrend and warming going into Father's Day, because we could see those highs in the upper 90s for Saturday, but then eventually topping out in the hundreds for Sunday and Monday with mostly sunny conditions. So we're expecting somewhat quiet conditions, but looking at that time lapse for the past several hours here, definitely saw partly cloudy conditions, some cumulus clouds, and when those storms started to build off from the north, we were actually able to see those clouds there as those storms remain to the north of San Angelo, just north of our extreme northern counties there, as we were dealing with those lightning strikes. But of course, those storms looking like they're going to remain to the north heading into the next several hours. Right now outside, partly cloudy conditions, 89 degrees, winds out of the south at 13 miles an hour, 61 in Amarillo, 75 in Lubbock. So those areas, they were receiving those storms just to the north of our area. So you're seeing those cooler temps where that rain has fallen. We're still sitting at 92 in Del Rio, 89 in San Angelo, in the low 80s in Austin and San Antonio. As we head into tomorrow, we are expecting another round of some storms potentially in those evening hours. But right now, here's a look at that radar. We're seeing those storms actually making their way through Reynolds County, but most of it remaining way off towards the north. So right now, Abilene getting somewhat pounded by some severe storms as it's making its way through along I-20, expecting it to miss San Angelo, mainly making it into our northern counties there. Our counties are not under that severe thunderstorm watch. However, as we look into our future cast, we're expecting to have a somewhat quiet night as we deal with mostly clear conditions. A few lingering showers expected for tomorrow morning, along with mostly cloudy conditions, but those highs tomorrow are going to be topping out in the upper 90s with the somewhat quiet conditions for the evening hours. Looking at the next 7 days, we're going to see those 90-degree temps into the weekend, and then Sunday we're going to have the possibility with those 100-degree temps coming into the picture for us here in West Texas, stretching us from San Angelo off towards Lubbock there. But of course, a rainy weekend expected for much of southeast Texas going into Father's Day. So dealing with somewhat of rain chances, they're going to be lasting in the picture for much of next week. And then Monday, still continuing to see those 100-degree temperatures. We're going to have an upper-level low-pressure system that's going to be moving through the south-central U.S. That's going to bring storm potential for the middle of next week. So we could see some storms flare up Tuesday afternoon into Wednesday morning. Those temperatures still remaining in the 90s. However, we're going to be somewhat cooler. It's going to bring some cooler temperatures for us here across the Concho Valley. So we're going to go from the upper 90s down into the mid to low 90s heading into Wednesday. So we're going to see somewhat of a weak cold front in the picture going into the middle of next week, and then warming up into the mid-90s for next Friday with mostly sunny conditions. Tonight, not really seeing any storms, but mostly any type of rain potential is going to be diminishing after the midnight hour. Winds out of the south-southeast at 15 to 20 miles an hour, at times gusting up to 30 miles an hour. We're already seeing that outflow boundary making its way into San Angelo, so we're seeing those winds pick up. That's due to all those storms that are off towards the north. Tomorrow, topping out at 95 degrees, partly cloudy skies, and like today, we're going to have the potential for a few isolated storms for those evening hours. For the next 7 days, expect those temperatures to remain in the upper 90s, lasting into the weekend. 97 for Saturday, Father's Day topping out at 100 with sunny skies, and then eventually getting up to about 101. We could see some areas hitting 102, 103 for Monday. And then as we deal with that weak cold front on Tuesday, we're going to have that rain potential come into the picture Tuesday afternoon, lasting into Wednesday. So we could see a few isolated showers to some storms going into the middle of next week, with those overnight lows remaining in the low 70s. Partly cloudy conditions with those temperatures warming back up for next Friday. We'll be right back.